My child, do not look away. Do not swipe. Do not pretend you cannot hear me. This is not a chance meeting. There are no accidents in the divine tapestry. Your finger was guided to this exact spot, at this exact time, because a warning has been issued in the heavens, a decree from the very throne room of God, delivered by the sword hand of the Archangel Michael himself. And it is about you. It is about that sound. That low, persistent humming noise you can barely hear. You've been trying to place it, haven't you? You thought it was the refrigerator. You thought it was the air conditioner, or maybe the pipes in the walls. You've dismissed it 100 times, telling yourself it's just the sound of the house settling. But in the quietest moments, when you are alone, perhaps late at night when the world is asleep, you hear it. And a part of your soul, a deep, ancient part of you, feels a shiver of wrongness. It is not an appliance, my child. It is not the house. It is a frequency. And it is slowly, methodically, tuning your mind. It's been doing this for years, so subtly that you almost forgot what true silence feels like. It's the reason for that fog in your mind, that feeling that you're always forgetting something important. It's the source of that quiet anxiety that hums just beneath the surface of your days. You feel like an outsider, don't you? Even when you are surrounded by people who are supposed to love you, there's a part of you that feels like you are watching your own life from behind a thick pane of glass. That is not a flaw in your character. That is your spirit screaming, telling you that you are different, that you have been set apart for a purpose so great that the enemy has been working overtime since your birth to keep you from discovering it. This frequency is designed to keep you from hearing the one voice that matters, the voice of your Creator. But that ends now. The warning has been sent because the time is short. This is not a message for tomorrow, or for next week. The spiritual alignment necessary for your deliverance is only in place between the moment you started hearing my voice and the moment the moon reaches its highest point in the sky tonight. You have a window of only a few hours. Your attention right now, in this very second, is the most powerful weapon you possess. Do not give it away to the scrollers, the doubters, the noise of the world. Stay with me. Your rescue is already in motion. This frequency is not random. It is a weapon, a carefully crafted cage of sound meant to keep you bound. It was created by those who fear the light within you. I will call them the architects of silence. They are not a person you can see, but a force, a principality that feeds on stolen hope and broken dreams. They saw your destiny before you were even born. They saw the leader, the healer, the creator, the beacon of light you were created to be. And they built a prison for your mind before you even knew you were a captive. For years, you felt its effects. It's that feeling of being stuck, of running in place while you watch others pass you by. You work so hard, you give so much, but the promotion goes to someone else. The relationship you pour your heart into crumbles. The brilliant idea you have fades before you can even write it down. This is not bad luck. This is not your fault. It is the result of a targeted spiritual attack. This humming is the sound of their machine, a spiritual engine that broadcasts waves of confusion, doubt, and apathy. It is tuned to the specific key of your spirit, designed to cancel out your divine signal. Think about it. How many times have you felt a surge of inspiration, a moment of pure clarity, only to have it vanish in an instant, replaced by that familiar, dull ache of exhaustion? That was the frequency kicking in, neutralizing your breakthrough. You are the one who checks on everyone else, my child, but who checks on you? I see you. I see the weight you carry in the dead of night after everyone else is safe in their beds. I see the tears you cry when no one is watching. That deep, abiding loneliness is the primary symptom of their control. They want you to feel isolated. They want you to believe that no one understands, that you are completely and utterly alone in your struggle. Because a soul that feels alone is a soul that is easy to control. The architects of silence are terrified of you joining with others who carry the same light. They know that if your lights were to combine, it would create a fire so bright it would shatter their entire system of control to pieces. So they keep you in a low-grade state of spiritual exhaustion, just tired enough, just distracted enough, just sad enough to never find your power. But their time is up. The Archangel Michael has been dispatched because the architects are preparing to amplify the signal. They are about to lock it in permanently. This is their final push. This imminent deadline, the rising of the moon to its zenith tonight, is not a random time. It is the moment they intend to flip the final switch. After that, breaking free will become nearly impossible. You found this message because the heavens are moving on your behalf. Your angels have been fighting a war for your mind, and this message is the sword they have placed in your hand. You must choose to wield it. You must choose to act within this divine window. The choice you make in the next few hours will determine the rest of your life. Do not let them win. Do not let them steal another moment of your precious destiny. The divine reversal has already begun. The moment you heard my voice, a counter-frequency was activated in your spirit, a melody of heaven sent directly from the Archangel Michael. It is a frequency of courage, of clarity, and of divine authority. The enemy's hum is a lie. This new sound is the truth of who you are. Now, you must anchor this heavenly sound into the physical world. You must perform a simple act, a sacred ritual to declare your allegiance and solidify your freedom. Do not be afraid. This requires no special tools, only your faith and your intention. This is what I need you to do. Find a simple glass. Any glass will do. It is a vessel, just as you are a vessel. Take it to your sink and fill it with water. As the water flows, I want you to understand that this is not just water. This is a symbol of the living water that is now washing your mind clean, flushing out the years of accumulated poison from their frequency. Now, hold the glass of water in both hands. Feel its coolness. Feel its weight. This is real. This is tangible. Your freedom will be just as real. Now, I want you to find the place in your home where the hum feels the strongest. It may be near an appliance, it may be near a wall. You will know. Your spirit will guide you. If you cannot locate a specific source, simply stand in the center of the room you are in. Place the glass of water down on a table or on the floor. This glass of water is now a spiritual conduit. It will absorb the negative frequency that has been plaguing you. It will act as a trap for their poison. Now, lean in close to the water. Your breath carries the power of your spirit, the very breath that God breathed into you. I want you to whisper these words directly onto the surface of the water. Whisper them with all the belief you can find in your heart. Say these words aloud, by the authority of the light within me, and under the sword of the Archangel Michael, I command this false sound to cease. I command this prison to break. The water receives the poison, my spirit receives the peace. It is done. As you speak, you may feel a change in the air. You may feel a tingling in your hands. You may even see the hum in your home momentarily stop. These are signs that the legions of heaven are enforcing your command. This is not a hope. This is a promise. The reversal is already happening. The architects of silence are in a panic. Their control over you is slipping. They can feel their power draining away. They will try to fight back. In the next hour, you might feel a sudden wave of doubt. You might feel a surge of anxiety or sadness. You might hear a voice in your head telling you this is foolish. That is their last, desperate attempt to hold on to you. Do not listen. That is the sound of a dying enemy. Hold fast to the promise. Before the moon reaches its peak tonight, you will receive a confirming sign. It will be small, but it will be undeniable. It might be a forgotten song playing on the radio, a song that holds a special meaning for you. It might be a sudden phone call from someone you were just thinking about. It might be finding a small object you thought was lost forever. When you see it, you will know. You will know that the chains have been broken. You will know that you are free. Do not discard the water yet. Leave it where it is. It is standing guard. It is your silent soldier in this battle for your mind. Wait. Stop. Listen to my voice very carefully. I was about to tell you about the signs to look for, but I have been commanded to halt. The message has changed. There is a deeper layer to this, a more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, in this very moment. This new information is not for everyone. It is only for you. Only for those of you who have had the spiritual strength to stay, to listen past the initial prophecy. The scrollers, the doubters, they have already moved on. They are lost in the noise. But you remained. And because you remained, you have been deemed ready for the core of the matter. The architects are more cunning than I was first permitted to reveal. What I was about to say is not wrong, but it is incomplete. It is a shadow of the real truth. There is something else happening. A more insidious plan. Please, wherever you are, I need you to do something for me. I need you to look at your own two hands. Right now. Just hold them up in front of you and truly look at them. See the lines on your palms, the shape of your fingers, the strength they hold. These hands have worked hard. They have held others. They have wiped away your own tears in the dark. They tell a story of your struggle, yes. But they were also shaped for a divine purpose. They were shaped to receive a blessing, a torrent of abundance and joy that was promised to you before you were ever born. A blessing that was intercepted. A blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. Now, close your eyes for just 3 seconds. That's all. Just 3. 1, 2, 3. Now open them. Take a breath. Do you notice it? The air in the room feels different. It has a weight to it now, a thickness. That is not your imagination. That is the tangible presence of your guardian angel. They have drawn near, standing shoulder to shoulder with you, because of what I am about to reveal. The great secret is this: I was instructed to tell you that the low humming frequency was being sent to you, to tune your mind. That is only half of the truth. The deeper, more terrifying truth, only for you who have remained, is that the frequency is not just being sent to you, it is being drawn from you. It is a siphon. The architects are not tuning your mind to control you. They are harvesting your spirit. The hum is the sound of a spiritual machine, a parasitic engine, and you are its power source. They are draining your divine energy. Your creativity, your hope, your joy, your resilience, that is the fuel that powers their empty, desolate world. That exhaustion you feel deep in your bones, the kind that sleep never seems to fix. That is the feeling of your life force being siphoned away, day after day, year after year. They are not just trying to keep you down. They are consuming you. And they are increasing the harvest. The timeline I gave you was a test. The final amplification is not just happening before the moon is at its peak. It is far more precise. It is scheduled to begin the very instant the first ray of sunlight touches the horizon in your specific part of the world. The dawn, the very symbol of hope, is the moment they plan to seal the siphon permanently. You do not have until morning to relax. You have until the darkest hour of the night, that deep, silent moment right before the world begins to wake. That is when your spirit is most open, most vulnerable. And that is when they will strike the final blow, placing a lock upon your energy that will be nearly impossible to break. You understand now, don't you? This is not just a battle for your mind. It is a battle for your very soul. Because you have received this secret, this deeper truth, you are now shielded from their ultimate deception. You can see the machine for what it is. You are no longer a confused victim, you are an awakened warrior. You who know that your energy is being harvested can now feel the drain with acute awareness. That feeling you've had your whole life, that something precious is being taken from you, that you are running on empty, that is the proof of this truth. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You have been a power source for an enemy you could not see. But now you see. And everything is about to change. The ritual with the water was the first step. It was to cleanse the immediate area. But now we must move to the next level. This is not about simply blocking their signal anymore. This is about cutting them off from their food supply. And their food supply is you. We are going to sever the cord. We are going to starve them of your light. This is your declaration of spiritual independence. This is the moment you take back everything they have stolen. Right now, in the comments section below this message, you must make a public declaration. This is not for me. This is for the universe. It is a legal decree in the court of heaven. You must type these exact words: my energy is my own. Do not add anything to it. Do not change it. My energy is my own. As you type those words, I want you to feel their power. This is not just typing on a screen. You are signing your name to a divine order. You are serving an eviction notice to the parasitic forces that have fed on your spirit. Do it now. Do not wait for the video to end. This is the critical moment. This is a profound act of power. As you press send, the sword of Archangel Michael will slice through the spiritual cord that connects you to their machine. The moment the cord is severed, you will begin to feel the effects. Be prepared. First, you might feel a sudden chill, as if a cold draft has passed through the room. That is the feeling of the parasitic entity being ripped away from your energy field. Do not be afraid. Immediately following the chill, a wave of warmth will spread through your body, starting in your chest and moving outwards. This is your own divine energy, your own life force, flooding back into you for the first time in years. You are about to feel what it is like to be whole again. The signs of your freedom will be immediate and powerful. The low hum in your home will not just stop momentarily, it will cease entirely. The silence will be so profound it will feel loud. You might suddenly receive a text message or a call out of the blue. It will be from someone who represents a past you thought was closed off, a sign that your true timeline is being restored. You might also be overcome with a sudden urge to clean or to throw something away. Obey this impulse. You are physically removing the residual energy of the enemy from your space. Welcome home to yourself, my child. The real you is about to emerge. The grand restoration is upon you. With the cord severed, your spirit is no longer being drained. It is now being filled. All the hope, the dreams, the creativity, the vitality that was siphoned from you for decades is now returning 1,000-fold. In the coming hours and days, you will feel a clarity you haven't felt since you were a small child. Ideas will flow to you effortlessly. Solutions to problems that have plagued you for years will suddenly appear in your mind as if they were always there. You will wake up in the morning feeling truly rested, truly alive, your body buzzing with a new and powerful energy. The fog will lift. The heavy blanket of sorrow will be thrown off. You will look in the mirror and see a light in your eyes that you thought was extinguished long ago. This is the beginning of your reign. The architects of silence, now cut off from their power source, will begin to crumble. Their world was built on your stolen energy. Without it, their foundations will crack. Their systems will fail. You will hear of sudden and inexplicable collapses in the very institutions that are designed to keep people small and afraid. Do not be troubled by this. It is the sound of justice echoing through the earth. It is the direct result of your courage. I am being shown a vision, right now. It is so clear. I see a man. He is in Austin, Texas. He is sitting in his truck, listening to my voice on his phone. For years, he has felt like he was living his life through a thick, dirty fog, just going through the motions. His dreams turned to dust. He just typed the words. My energy is my own. He is staring at the old, broken clock on his dashboard, a clock that hasn't worked in 5 years. As he hit send, the second hand on that clock just jumped. It started ticking. He is now weeping, my child, not from sadness, but from a wave of overwhelming relief that is washing over his soul. The fog is lifting for him at this very second. The God of sudden miracles is in that truck with him, and that same God is in your room with you right now. It is your turn. There is someone you know, someone whose face the Holy Spirit is bringing to your mind at this very moment. You know they feel this same nameless exhaustion, this same spiritual drain. They feel lost, just as you did. Do not hesitate. Do not second-guess the divine impulse. When this message ends, you must send it to them. You are not just forwarding a video. You are throwing them a lifeline from heaven. You are acting as the hands and feet of the Archangel Michael in this critical hour. You are helping to build the army of light. This message itself now carries a protective frequency. When it reaches its end, you must play it again. Let it play on a loop, quietly, while you sleep tonight. The sound of my voice, infused with divine power, will stand as a guardian over your spirit. It will be a wall of fire protecting you from any attempt by the enemy to re-establish a connection. Do not allow the enemy's silence, or their hum, to return tonight. Let this holy sound be your shield until the sun rises on your new life. For your complete and total victory, for the permanent severing of this parasitic cord, for the glorious restoration of all that has been stolen from you and your bloodline, and for the release of the blessings that have been held back, write your final, powerful Amen in the comments. Let it be a thunderclap in the spiritual realm. Make it the final word they ever hear from your redeemed spirit. Amen.